wondering how important last year was for you, the getting on the field that much more, starting those games, getting those sacks, a couple in the playoffs as well. And what's the next step? What are you looking to do here in 2020?
Well, I'm always looking to grow, and especially, making those key sacks or those key plays, and then being able to play in the Super Bowl, being able to win the Super Bowl, just like boost my confidence, boost our whole team confidence, knowing like we know what we are and we know exactly what we need to do it again.
Let's go to Nate Taylor. Go ahead, Nate.
What's up, Tanoh?
What's up, Nate?
Hey, man. I want to ask you two questions. The first for you is getting that experience, particularly in the playoffs last year, I know helped you a ton. Just going into year two, knowing that you're sort of solidified in your position, just what does it mean to have continuity of knowing what you're doing, the sort of position you're at, and being with the same amount of guys, just what that does for your confidence? And then secondly, I remember asking you last training camp about your relationship with Breland Speaks and the fact that you guys both sort of switched positions back together in Steve Spagnuolo's system, going back to DN. Just what's it been like to see his progress these last few weeks as you guys get ready for the season?
I mean, yeah, year two in this defense, you get a lot more comfortable. You get a lot more comfortable with what the guys around you are doing. You get the whole scheme. You know why Coach Spags is calling something in a certain situation, and I think just that continuity that you said.
Yep.
Whatever, yeah,
Yep.
that's there. That synergy, that energy that we all come together as one is there. And I mean, Breland, he's coming along for sure. Like he's been in his playbook. He's been studying. He knows our defense pretty well, and he hopped right in like it was nothing.
All right, let's go to Pete Sweeney. Go ahead, Pete.
Hey, Tanoh, was curious, this past offseason, it allows you and everybody a chance to self-scout. I was wondering where you kind of gauge yourself when it comes to rushing the passer and what you look forward to in this year.
Well, I've had a whole nother offseason to work on that and really just perfect my craft. It was a weird offseason, but I made it work. I got a lot of time to myself to just kind of do what you said, self-scout, and be able to tweak those little things. And I mean, I'm excited to see what happens.
Let's go to Sam McDowell. Go ahead, Sam.
Hey, Tanoh. Spags mentioned something to us earlier today about the fact that Patrick Mahomes scrambling kind of helps you prepare for facing guys like Deshaun Watson and Lamar Jackson that you're going to be facing the first 3 weeks. I'm wondering your perspective on that.
Oh, yeah. It's a lot of help. I mean, that guy can run. That guy will bounce out the pocket. He'll go 10 yards back down the field and, throw some crazy sidearm ball. Those plays that you expect from those top tier quarterbacks. And I really feel like that helps us as a defense as a whole prepare, our backfield sticking on guys longer, us continuing to rush relentlessly and just track them down.
Looks like we've got two more. Let's go Matt, Derek, and then Sarin. Go ahead, Matt.
Hey, Tanoh, good to see you again.
Yeah, you too, Matt.
This is the first time in your career going into a season not having a contract for next year and knowing what your situation will be. Is there a sense of urgency this year that you're playing to try and impress the Chiefs? Maybe you're trying to impress other teams that get that contract.
I mean, I've always been playing to impress everybody. I play for myself. I play for my mom. I play for everybody back home. I work hard every day, and I kind of let the other stuff kind of work itself out.
Let's go to Sarin for the last one. Go ahead, Sarin.
Tanoh, if you kind of go back in time and when you were playing linebacker in this defense and just kind of take me through what went through your mind when they came to you and said, hey, we want you to stand up, we want you to do drops. And then is there anything now that you're back in what, seemingly the position you were drafted for and what you kind of just, not to stereotype you, right, but you look like a defensive lineman, right, with your size and everything. But is there anything you still are able to take away from that time that you did spend working as a linebacker?
Oh, yeah, I'm able to take a bunch back because, we're still dropping. We're still doing stuff that outside linebackers did, and I'm standing up sometimes. It honestly gave me just more of a, plethora and variety of moves, stances, so guys don't really know what I'm going to be doing. And just playing at that outside linebacker position, I learned defense as a whole. So my defensive knowledge definitely has been growing and still is.